Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas all, and to all a good night. Wow, that's how to do an intro right there.
We're trying something different.
Merry Christmas. Gotta love
Merry
that.
Christmas.
What are we doing for Christmas today? This is another one I didn't think we would ever find, but this one comes in.
I've never seen this one.
This one is the Booker's The Reserves Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This happens to be batch 2024. Huge shout out to super fan of the channel, Steve, who has hooked me up with so many things this year. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
I can't thank you enough with all the stuff you've done anyways for the channel. But not that he doesn't get to reap the benefits on some of the stuff anyway. So it's just,
I'll apologize.
I totally appreciate the fact that
I never see any of these things.
Hands down our best shopper on the channel.
By far.
Guaranteed. So let's get into the particulars on this one because I'm super excited to try it. So this one comes in at 125.9 proof. It is an 8-year, 2-month, 12-day bourbon. We got it for $134.99. So it's distilled and bottled at James B. Beam Distillery Company in Claremont, Kentucky. It's the first expression of the new annual limited release by Freddie No, commemorating his granddaddy Booker No's contribution to the Booker world. So it's a blend of 8 to 14-year whiskey, and Freddie picks it of what he thought his granddad would have picked during the day.
Plus them, he's got all those options.
You know, I know. You know, as much as I love my grandfather.
Wax top to the Bookers?
I think they did.
Did they?
I don't know. This one does.
Some reason I don't recall that.
I don't know. I honestly, I'm not even. I don't know. I think they did. Yeah, they do. I can see them from over there. They're still over there.
Okay.
They have. It's just not brown. It's usually black. But again,
I'm actually kind of.
I poured you hard today. I apologize. I'm sure he's going to be really sad about that.
Merry Christmas. Cheers.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas on that one. I was. You were making me think about the thing. I lost track of what I was doing.
I guess I got to screw with them more often.
There it is.
Santa Claus does have a good.
That's how you make a happy Santa Claus, kids. Nobody wants milk and cookies. Put a little bourbon and a little snack going on over there. So
you know what? That would be pretty funny. I was milk and cookies, but
yeah.
Then at your house it'd be. No, Santa really prefers a good bourbon.
He really does. Little bourbon.
It's Johnny.
Maybe a granola to wash it down.
Little Johnny at 3, you go, oh, you got to get Daddy got a good Santa, a good bourbon. The nose actually jumps out for a
It does, but you know what I'm not getting?
If you're going to say nut, I don't never get it. We didn't even get a sip yet.
No, but normally Booker's brings like a heavy nut.
Yeah, but it's usually nothing.
Yeah, but I usually can get a nut. All right, that's true too. It does usually come up.
There's more nose in this right now than we've had in a long time.
Don't get me wrong. Future Tom already knows that he's got to write this down because I already have lined up things for this. We still haven't got the 2024-04 one by the time this has been filmed.
And I just went.
Someone's going on vacation for like 3 weeks, so I'm going to have to hurry up and get these up.
Just went shopping though.
It's
in
not
a different state. It's not, and they're like, good luck. It's allocated and. They can't even put their name in the hat.
You know the funny thing with the 04 that's coming out, I think it's named after, I saw a write-up about it. I think it's named after Jimmy Russell in collaboration because Booker No and Jimmy Russell, they grew up, you know, they worked together in enemies at the same time. Not enemies, I don't want to say enemies, but they were competitors. You know what I mean? So, but like this was in collaboration with the fact that, you know, he's been doing it for 70 years. So that's why I think the new one that's coming out is supposed to be the Jimmy's batch, named after Jimmy Russell, which is, you know, that's excellent.
It's you know, all
right. Let me
you
get
can
a
hate
sip
somebody and still like somebody, and you all get, you know. This string's, you know, you're drinking.
The way the read-ups when you actually do them is they actually say how much they changed the way whiskey was taken because they actually went from place to place and talked about it and did it. Like they made what a master distiller is supposed to be. Like they actually like brought it to the public.
A competitor is a competitor.
No, 100%.
You know, I'm going to try to beat you. You're going to try to beat me.
It's going to be that way.
You can still be friends.
That's what
No.
competition. Well, the old
No.
competition
Well,
was. There wasn't
look at
always
football
everyone gets a
games.
trophy and
No,
stuff like
yeah.
that. It
No,
was like there's a
F
winner
that.
and a loser.
No, there
no, I
is.
get that. That's the way it
and
used to be.
Well, that's the way we grew up, and
Yeah.
this whole world of everyone wins. F that.
I got to be honest with you. I'm liking the nose
I'm
off
being
of this
honest.
one. No,
No,
I agree with you. No,
no, it is. It even has
it's
enough.
bringing a
nut
nose.
forward now.
I'm not getting that nut yet, but I want to.
No,
I'm
on the
actually,
low side.
I'm actually getting on the low side.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Oh no,
I'm almost getting like I can mistake it for a fruit. Hold on.
Again, it's still a little pricey. I I think I have 2 bookers at the house. This one holds on. This
it does. You know what though?
It's got it.
I don't even know if I'm jumping at 125.9 proof.
It's got a good throat hold.
I'm getting a nice Kentucky. It's one of the first ones I'm getting a hug in the last few days.
I'll say it's a hug more than the flavor. It zips right down, yes, but does it hang here? Because I took a decent sip that time, and
it has a.
I'm not sad.
It has a decent flavor. I don't think it has the finish. What did we do yesterday? Oh,
You
we
don't
did the
see
cellar
a
age.
milli- you don't
Cellar
see-
age, I think, lasted longer in your mouth. This one brings you down and grabs you by the chest. It's like, come on, get in here, get a hug.
It did stick on your tongue longer yesterday's. Yes,
I think
it didn't
so.
give you a hug.
And
Yeah,
even
hug.
a copper and cast, I think, might have had a longer finish.
But
I didn't get the hug like these.
No, yeah,
this one's hugging me.
It does.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
does have a hug.
Yeah, this one comes down like
These, no matter where you are, if
Yeah.
this is out there anywhere, it definitely stands out. There's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
way you can walk by this and say, "Ooh, what is that?"
I agree with that 100%. This right here is something if you wanted to buy as a gift, presentation is everything. And this
But it's
wooden
tough.
box makes it pretty.
No,
It does.
by
It
far.
makes it pretty. This looks like a gift.
by $1 million. And
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
wrap it up
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and you know.
Yep.
And see, but their labels are so, it's very hard. You got to literally because sometimes if they have 4 deep or 5 deep, you got to pull them down
No, I agree.
and see if you have. Because this is not very much more distinctive than their actual,
Mm-mm.
2024 label. So, but I did not walk by these. I have not seen these. So
Don't get me wrong.
A plus to Steve wherever he found
Yeah, I
it.
don't know. Did I write it down? Yeah, I started.
Store?
This is his magic store that actually came
MS?
because it hasn't come. Because again,
it's not.
we have yet to find. And granted,
It's
we're
not.
still early December on this one because someone's going away forever, and to give you guys the product, that's what we do for you. But honestly, with that being said, we still can't find the 2020
No.
404. It just hasn't come out yet, and I've asked everybody I know,
If it
any of my
has,
contacts.
it's not-
just not in mass
it's-
yet. And in fact, I can tell you, Steve has gone to a place that always gets it like 2-3 weeks before in Connecticut, and it's still not there yet.
So I
know it's in Ohio
I
because
got
I've
a-
seen somebody
I got
do
a
it,
meeting
but-
in Burlington.
Yeah,
This Friday, so I could.
it might be there by
I
then.
could check Total Wine down that way.
Yeah, because he had checked the other day, and it still wasn't in
But
Connecticut.
now he kind of travels more that way than I do. Nor do
well,
I want to
yeah.
go to Burlington, but it is
I'll
what it
tell you
is.
what, man, this one,
It's-
I can't wait. And again,
Excuse me.
don't anyone steal this, but no, we're gonna go back and we're gonna get a few. I can't wait
If
to
you
put.
steal it, say
Yeah, just give us credit. I don't care. But I want to put this against the winners of the last 3 years of the bookers that we've done. I can go back and track that now because I think we've done 3 sets of bookers, like the
this
best
nose
of.
is really jumping.
I think it's going to beat it, man. This has actually a nice oaky presence at the end.
And
I'm
a
not
nut.
getting
No,
that.
I'm getting a
I'm
nut
not getting
nose.
that.
You're not getting.
Oh
a nut
no, I
nose?
just did right now.
I was gonna say.
I did. I
I'm
just
getting
did
a
right now.
pretty
But I've
nut
been looking
nose.
for nut. Yep.
It's very nut
Mhm.
forward to me, and the
Mhm.
nose.
But a lot of times I get that on the palate. I'm not getting so much on the palate. I get a beautiful caramel with a nice oaky finish. It's actually thicker than a lot of the bookers we've drank.
No, and it's not hot.
No. That's what I mean. The viscosity stays, the
It-
flavor stays, and it's not.
Viscosity proof, whatever you want to say, but yeah,
It's not bringing like just a heat. Like
but it's-
sometimes you
it's
get
not-
just a hotness, and it's
It's
not.
not. It's not a crazy ride.
No.
It's-
Booker's never is. You
No,
get a
it's
nut
not.
and you get an oak, and that's it. That's
Sometimes,
Booker's.
sometimes I get a fruit.
Well, I don't think I can't remember the last time I got a fruit. Sometimes we got a funk
I
on them. I do
I was
remember
gonna
that.
say I don't have the top, so
No,
before
I
you
don't.
go nuts.
No, I do. So sometimes we've got a funk on them where they've been off profile and they're weird.
Well, yeah,
But
I've got it the off profile, but not so much a funk.
Yeah, well, that's what
Your
I mean. By, like
terminology
where
is
it's like
low.
whoop, extreme. Oh, you got to bring it away.
Santa says no extreme.
Oh, I don't know about that.
It's 2024, Tom. You have to love everyone.
I do love everyone. Speaking of loving everyone, thank you all that have watched us all this year.
Okay, you just
Thank
twisted
you.
my whole
Well,
aspect.
I'm gonna bring it into a positive instead of a negative where you were going on that one. So thank everyone who subscribed. Thank everyone who watches this.
Agreed.
Thank everyone who's ever commented or suggested anything or done anything.
Agreed.
We greatly appreciate it.
Agreed.
We actually have a blast doing this. So we're glad that you guys are actually enjoying this because this is a ton of fun. Would I recommend this to anyone? I will say, I hate to say it before we put it in the blinds. Back when we used to get bookers for $79.99, this is a jump in price. Now we can rarely find bookers for under $100. For an extra $34, huh?
Rarely.
Rarely.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you said really, but
No, rarely, as
Okay.
in like very rare.
Yep.
We find it under $100.
Yeah, no.
You know, if you do find one of these for $134.99, I would jump on this. I really would. This is very good.
I'll second that 100%. It's
if you're a
it is
Booker's
very
fan, I think
don't
this.
even know if you're not even a Booker's fan. Again,
This is a great gift. If
there
you're in
you
that
go.
price range,
Even on
for
that,
sure.
because I don't know how many of these are out. I do travel to liquor stores. I know you shop by your couch. I actually walk in them, and these not only at best you might get the first one.
Yep.
I've yet to see. There's no the last one's not around, and this one's definitely not around.
Yeah.
So
Again, I got to give full credit to Steve on this one. He actually found this one, but this has one of the better viscosities out of the Bookers. I'll give a quote that Steve said. One of the times he came over here and we were trying it, he's like, I got to get through the proof before I can get to the flavor. You're not doing that on this one.
I agree.
This one's bringing the flavor right up front. And if he literally went to go back to what he thought, there was a nice flavor profile that comes with this. And it's still at the cask strength. Again, you know, it might be a little elevated on what the normal Bookers cost. I think it's worth that extra bump in $30 that we pay here. 100%. I would buy this again if I found it.
Are they 8-year? Regular
Bookers, but they vary 7 year, 9 months, this and that. They give the exact time on them all the time. They're around this range of years.
7 years, 9 months, 2 days.
Whatever. It really does taste to me. And again, I can't wait to put it in a blind, and it could call me a liar on that one.
Yeah,
but drinking it like this and going on memory, this one drinks like they picked the priority barrels. You know what I mean? Like their blend was the ones that they thought were. It's kind of like what Weller and Van Winkle. You know what I mean?
But they didn't accelerate the price to.
It's not exaggerated.
Correct. I mean, they kicked it up a little bit. Okay.
Yep.
But not almost. I'll be honest. Next year's Bookers might be 130.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Kicked it up a little bit, but I've seen other people on other channels that have said Bookers for $150. I'm not paying that. You know what I mean? Like, and I 100% agree with that. So they didn't really kick it up that much.
I agree.
You know what I mean? They kept it in the general range of what Bookers comes at. Mm-hmm. But man, it has a better finish of what I remember. A lot of the Bookers we've had some really good ones. Don't get me wrong. We've had some really good ones.
They just won in a few blinds and whatever those numbers were.
We've had some good ones. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to discount it, but this seems to engulf the flavor. It has a better viscosity than some of the ones we've done in the past, where they were just hot to be hot.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
So Santa Claus says, in this little land, if you want to sit on my knee, I would say this is a great gift because it is. If you're in that price range, I mean, I know everyone has
and
gifts.
Proof point.
It's 100,
depending on who you're buying
it's
for.
not even so much proof.
No.
If you got to do $100 gift, then you went over $30. So that's not. Don't do this one. Go with an Old Forester. But if you're gonna do, or even a Jack Daniel's barrel,
right? No, I get it.
But presentation, wrapping wise, this is an easy wrap.
This is an easy wrapper. It is a box that you can wrap it up, and it is very good. I do agree.
If you can
I
find
agree.
it.
Yep. But not everybody can drink 125 proof.
Put ice. Put an ice.
I agree. I agree.
Then it lasts that much longer. Put a little bit in, drop.
Every once
ice
in a
cube.
while, I'll have a gathering with people that don't normally drink whiskey, and they're like, "Woo!" Like when at 80 proof, and you're like, "We forget. You forget. We drank how many gallons of rum?
But
at 80 proof.
I am with you when that because I do the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm like, here, try it. These are my favorites,
Mhm.
and they're always escalated to, up there in proof. And then my wife's like, you can't be lambasting these guys because you drink it.
Right.
And yes, correct. I do. So then I'm like, okay, try this. That's why I need to get that one back.
But again, as a specialty bottle, someone's not supposed to sit down and kill the bottle. So
no, he could add it. Put it over an ice cube. This thing is going to be chilling.
And you just sit there and chill all night.
First one where you're like,
oh no.
And the last one you're like, yum.
Yep. No,
you put a big solid ice cube in this?
I 1,000% agree with you. I really do. And again, in the day,
if you sit there and you just do it.
No, it is good. But in the day of where everyone thinks that $325 is an acceptable MSRP.
No.
This is a banging bottle for the price. That's all I'll go with that one. Grade?
You know what? I could be A- A on this one as well.
I can't even go into that. I can't. Because you know what? This really drinks nice. This will compete, and I will be shocked if this doesn't break our top 10.
I'm okay.
Because it has a nice. This is one of the few.
It's got a very nutty.
It does. It has a nut in the front. It has an oak at the end. There's not a. It's giving me a ride. It's not the fruit in the front, but it's definitely giving me a ride.
Fruit. I'm not really getting.
I get like that. I get
a huge nut. Nose and finish.
I don't even get a peanut either. I actually get more of a walnut to me.
It would be a walnut pecan.
Yeah. I'm more on that end of the nut, but it's still it's giving me a general ride, and it's just it has a nice finish. It's not drinking hot.
Mm-mm.
This has a chance. So again, we got our work cut out for us on this one.
It's an easy finish.
Yeah, on this one, but again, it's appropriate since we were in the beginning.
Easy finish, but it holds on.
Oh no! It
gives you good hug.
Oh yeah, you're getting one of the best Kentucky hugs we had out of the 25 days we've done. I think like it's sitting.
No, at least the last few days.
Yeah, it's sitting.
It does sit.
Well, there you go.
Pretty bottle, pretty display.
Again, if you guys have tried this, leave a comment down below. I know it's a limited release and I know it's hard to get, but we happen to stumble across it. So again, thank you, Steve, for this. And we thought appropriate, being that we were like the Booker's channel back when we started. That was our top shelf.
I still, when I see him, I'm still hard pressed not to grab it. You don't really shop in a store, so you don't see them.
I do.
I just don't buy. When you see
I do look, but I don't buy because we have 100 bottles.
You don't
still
have
under
to
there.
because you got people saying, "Tom,
so many." No,
you want this, Tom? You want this, Tom? You want that? I get it.
I do have that, and for those people that do that, I applaud you and I thank you for that.
A+.
Again, it makes it so much easier when I do have hookups like that. So, but I don't know what to say. This has a chance. It really does. This is a banging bottle. So if you guys have tried this, leave a comment down below. I'd be curious to see what you guys actually think of this bottle because I'm liking this the more I get. I want to refill. Because that's the scary part. It is 125.9 proof. And
I could be not sad if we did.
No, I'm just saying this actually doesn't drink hot.
No.
It's one of the few Bookers I've had lately. I think lately, because we've had some good ones. In fact, when they've come out on Blind Find Fridays, we've always liked the older better than the newer, type of ones that have popped up. But man, this goes right down. There are zero elbows in this one.
No,
at this proof. At this proof, it is zero.
That is,
and it has a nice oaky presence.
I mean, you can only go a little bit higher.
No,
so you're right. Yeah. They did a great job.
That's what I'm saying. They made this
again
drinks nice.
It does.
Yeah,
agreed.
So there you go. Merry Christmas to everyone. Go out there and enjoy your day. Hopefully everyone's cooking something good. And that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Merry Christmas.